What happened?
Will the attempted assassination of Donald Trump place him closer to the White House?
3 people lost their lives on scene, and 3 people then later passed away in hospital.
Could poaching be behind KZN's fatal fires? And celebrating Kgotatso Montjani's stunning win at Wimbledon. Hello, I'm Jane Dutton.
This is Eyewitness News.
The Umgeni local municipality has called for an investigation into the fire that has killed 6 firefighters and destroyed more than 121 homes. The death of the firefighter brings the Veld fire death toll to 13, with 7 other people killed in different fire incidents in other parts of the province.
The fires were started at the bottom of the valley. It is a common thing that happens with poaching, is people that in winter, people start fires to drive the animals out and they wait for them and then use their dogs to catch them. Whether or not there's enough evidence to have a conviction, that will be wait to be seen. I do know that people are opening cases today, those who said that they saw what happened.
Take a look at what happened.
Thousands of Republicans will gather in Milwaukee today, just 2 days after Donald Trump survived an assassination attempt. Trump, who will be formally nominated as the GOP's presidential nominee on Thursday, still plans to attend the convention, and officials stress the 4-day event will go on as normal. 20-year-old Thomas Matthew Crooks shot him during a rally in Pennsylvania on Saturday. Crooks was killed by the U.S. Secret Service, which is facing questions about how a former president and contender for the White House was left so exposed to an attack.
My fellow Americans, I want to speak to you tonight about the need for us to lower the temperature in our politics. And to remember, while we may disagree, we are not enemies. We're neighbors, we're friends, co-workers, citizens, and most importantly, we're fellow Americans. We must stand together.
Some commentators believe this incident is good for his campaign. Newly appointed Police Minister Senzo Mchunu has announced plans to review and strengthen the country's firearm control regulations, a measure to deal with the growing use of unlicensed and stolen guns. Earlier this year, his predecessor, Bheki Cele, revealed in Parliament that nearly 2,000 firearms were stolen from the police between 2021 and 2023. Outlining his key priorities, Mchunu says additional resources will be allocated to tackle the use of illegal firearms.
The crime levels in the country are on the increase and are intolerable. We need to act decisively and bring this situation under control. The levels and type of crime differ from one province to the other. We need to take this into account as we implement the integrated National Crime Prevention Strategy.
The clampdown on illegal immigration is set to intensify, with new Home Affairs Minister Leon Schreiber promising more inspections across all sectors with the aim of deporting the illegally employed. He says South Africa won't be able to grow its economy and entice investment if it loses complete control over its borders. To date, the Border Management Authority has intercepted and deported almost 300,000 people who've attempted to enter the country illegally.
Home Affairs will increase the number of inspections at restaurants, shops, farms and mines by over 50%.
He's received support from several political parties, including the IFP's Liesel van der Merwe.
We need to reserve the spaza shop industry for South Africans as well as the low-skilled job sector.
Saldanha residents are frustrated that the Joslin Smith case has been delayed. The National Prosecuting Agency says investigators are waiting on forensic results from new evidence obtained in the case relating to the missing 6-year-old. Joslin's mother, Kelly Smith, and her 3 co-accused made another appearance in the Vredenburg Magistrates Court today. The 4 are charged with kidnapping and human trafficking after Joslin disappeared from her family home in Middelpos almost 5 months ago. NPA spokesperson Eric Ntabazalila says the state is also waiting on cell phone data analysis from the phones of the accused.
When we come back on the 16th of September, we'll give the letter to this court to tell the court that we will be taking the matter to the High Court. So they must be warned that they will be appearing at the High Court.
Back home today, after winning her first Wimbledon title, Kgotatso Monjani and Japan's Yu Kamiji won the wheelchair doubles in straight sets.
Yeah, going into Paralympics with this win is such a great motivation, you know. I mean, I think it's exactly what I needed before the games. It's such a great moral booster, you know, confident booster. And and overall, looking at my performance for the past 2 weeks on grass, also, I'm really happy with that. I felt like that's what I needed, and I can just carry this feeling and motivation into Paralympics.
That's it from me and the team. Don't forget to download the EWN app.
Eyewitness News, in touch, in tune, and independent. For the latest, log on to ewn.co.za or ewn.mobi.